Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where the Senate has issued an ultimatum, and Kejang Wen is the person leading that ultimatum. He is a problem at this point. Absolutely. Luckily for us, he's ailing, but he's only 30. He's probably going to be around for a while. So what do we want to do about him? Is there anything we can do? There's a civil war breaking out right now. We're in deficit at this moment because we attempted to bring him to trial, and we should have succeeded because he pled his guilt, but the Senate refused to convict him. Not really shocking given what we've got going on politically, but okay. So that is fine. This guy's at 0 loyalty right now. Now, he is currently bribed. Okay, he's no longer bribed. He is never going to come off of 0 loyalty at this moment. So if we look at the Civil War, we can see that Kejang Wen is 21.89. Desperate measures has happened here. So we lose 5 stability, but that does pull us out of debt. And actually, we're now in no risk of civil war. So that seems okay. I'm going to put these guys back onto road build up over here, and we're going to have them just come out this direction for now. And then they're going to come up over here and build a road that connects like that. And then probably one that just goes straight through like this. And then down like that, maybe. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we're working on our senatorial support. We're actively working on this right now. Our traditionalist support is going up by 0.3 per month. Now, our stability is a big problem. Absolutely right now. We've managed to avoid civil war thus far, and Kejang Wen is going to go be a problem. That's fine. He can go be a problem wherever he wants. I don't mind as long as he's not starting a civil war right now. The bar is low here, but it is where it is. That's all we've got. There's no agenda right now, and traditionalist approval is definitely coming up here by a decent amount. So at this point, all we need to do is we need to stave off civil war and just continue doing what we're doing. We just need a little bit of time here, more than anything. And that's fine. We can definitely get that time. So this is kind of awkward here in terms of roadage, but whatever, it's fine. I'm not going to be too concerned about it. It is absolutely okay for now. Okay, Benar might rebel in 60 months. That's 5 years out. I am not concerned about 5 years in the future right now. 5 years in the future, our only goal is to have there still be a republic. That would be good. Barbarians are way up over here. I'm wondering if this guy's going to turn around and start fighting them. If not, we probably are. He's probably going to walk here, and we'll probably road build into there by the time he does that. It's only 3K. I'm not too concerned about it. So that seems fine for now. Our big focus at the moment needs to be on 2 things: raising stability and raising our senatorial support. These 2 things are incredibly, incredibly important. Now keep in mind, our oligarchical approval is already going up. Our democratic approval is declining, but we don't care about that. They're the smallest party in the Senate right now. So that is absolutely fine. Renovations. 15 popularity for 516 gold. I don't know about that. We have no need of that. That's too much money. I don't want to be put into that kind of debt. Debt is really bad right now. We do not want to be in debt. And so we shan't. That'll be absolutely fine. So as the democratic approval goes down, the traditionalist approval goes up, and the oligarchical approval goes up, which means that our net gain monthly is what? Currently. This is going to fluctuate somewhat, but currently it is 0.14. Okay, we just got a martial advance, and that is great. We're going to head over into our civic advances here. I would like to continue to work on some things over here. I'm thinking about going directly for servile bondage for additional monthly influence. I feel like that would be good, and national citizen output would not be bad either. So let's get that going for now. Our stability is our primary problem at this moment. The senatorial support, I think, that's influenced by the stability, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's fine. Oh, that turned off their road build. Interesting. Go back to road build over here, and then let's just build what we had before in reverse. So that then comes out over here and connects like that, and then just connects in like so. Okay, so we're just going to do what we had previously in reverse. That's fine. No problem. So we've got 54 months until this rebellion. That's a nice long time. Our senatorial support is coming up reasonably well. And when are we going to be able to do some of these things again? Well, I think for the moment, we're just going to keep our traditionalists placated. We're going to remain at peace. But we need to work on that stability. Absolutely. So what do we want to do here? Provincial loyalty is a thing we could do. I don't know that that's really what we want. Loyalty of generals. What is this guy's loyalty at right now? 45? If his loyalty goes down too far, then that could be a significant problem. But I don't think that's going to be an issue for right now. I am leaning towards going for provincial loyalty here. I wish there was a way to boost stability from our Pantheon, but there isn't. I mean, there is. We would need to do a pig stab, and that's going to cost us a fair amount for sacrifice. So our admiral just died. Okay, so we need a new admiral, and I would like someone who is quite loyal. Thank you very much. This guy's not all that loyal. 55 is about the highest we've got here. We'll go for this 53. That'll do. Okay, he went up to 69. I'm contractually obligated to call that nice, so we are going to go ahead and do that. That seems okay for the time being. Pogao Wen has died. That is probably a good thing. And we should put Keijiang-Si? No. I'm thinking... Can we put Keijiang Wen in there? I don't think we can. No, we cannot. But Keijiang-Si would definitely work. That would reduce our aggressive expansion, but I'm not too concerned about aggressive expansion right now. Our aggressive expansion is very low, so that's not that big of a deal. Yeah, this guy is still disloyal. He's at 0 loyalty. He will never be over 0 loyalty because of senatorial commander and brought to trial. That is never, ever, ever going to happen, and that's okay. We're fine with that. Well, we're not fine with it, but we can live with it. We'll put it that way. Oh, we have colonizable provinces. Absolutely do it. Okay, so that looks good. We are colonizing here and here. So we would want to have pops here. Let's view pop info here. Okay, so we would want to move in this pop for sure. And then I think we want to move out from Nan here. So that would be you. I'm going to move 3 of them. That should do the trick. We should now be able to colonize here as well. So we're going to get those 3 going. That sounds good. Some expansion out over here would be nice. No doubt about that. But our senatorial support is incredibly low. We're working on it. It is making its way upward. 0.34 per month at this point. I would love to get some stability. That would be amazing. But for the moment, not a lot to be done there. Caught red-handed, huh? So this is the governor of Nanjing. His loyalty is low. There are 2 the wolves, huh? Perfect. We would imprison him. He would lose loyalty, but that's probably fine. Yeah, we'll imprison him. That seems okay. So now we would need a new governor up over here. And, of course, we're going to want that to be someone who's loyal, ideally. 54? This guy will do. So he is down to 46. Sure, that's expected. I want this to be on religious conversion. Okay. So we're going to get going on that. We are only at 23 political influence right now. So that's not ideal. For sure. Is there anything we can do about corruption on our ruler here? Because that would be a good thing to do. Let's go over to our ruler. We're at 22 corruption right now. It's going down by 0.3 per month. Okay. Yeah, that's okay for now. He is currently near death, so we're going to have a new ruler fairly soon. We've managed to stabilize things for right now. Okay, there's that new ruler. He did indeed die. And I want to put in someone here. Monthly civilization change? Yeah, you'll do. So that seems okay. We currently have a civil war brewing, which is unsurprising. I want to go in probably zeal focus on this guy. Indeed. So let's get that going for the moment. And who is the problem here? Wu Yu Wen is the problem. That's this guy. He is near death. Mostly, he's just ahead of family. Okay. For the time being, I'm just going to let this be. Is this guy loyal again with this leader? He is not. There's still that senatorial commander situation going on, so that's fine. I want to check in on the Senate here. Is this going up still? Yes. Traditionalist placated? Okay. Sounds good. So that's going up by 0.34 per month, and that's great. The traditionalists are still holding the majority of the Senate, but the oligarchs have a little bit of growth happening here. That's fine. They're going to be continuing to grow as well. We are a traditionalist. Yes. So we're in basically the same position we were before, except we lost a little bit of senatorial support. Why did this just go down again? I mean, the Democratic approval is going down a lot, but that's fine. They want us to build a temple? You know what? Where is this? This is out over here. Right. So they want us to build a great temple here. This would be a very temporary thing. The province is too disloyal right now to do that, though. So we can't actually do that at this moment. So that's fine. We'll come back to it. So we are building this road through here very, very, very slowly. That's fine. And for the moment, I'm not too concerned about the Civil War, although we'll need to do something about it soon. Wu Yu Wen is definitely something that we would... Why can we not bribe him? That's interesting. Persuade. He has the deceitful trait. Okay. So persuade is better than bribe. I'm glad that we're on Persuade. Let's see about Kelufan. We might be able to do... Yeah, this guy is going to be much better. It is going to cost us some political influence, or we could give him free hands. He's 68. He's going to die pretty soon. So maybe that corruption doesn't matter that much. We will, however, lose 10 approval from the traditionalists because of this corrupt behavior. So trade-offs, right? Let's just persuade him for the time being. Okay, so that puts us up a little bit. Wu Yu Wen and Keijiang Wen. Yeah, Keijiang Wen is never going to be convinced. This guy might be able to be convinced. We would have to grant him freeholding. We're going to lose approval from traditionalists for this. And even then, he's not going to be loyal. So, he is currently near death. So there is that. I think we're just going to let him be for the time being and hope that he dies within the next 16 months. If not, we will hopefully have additional options later on. We'll see. Keijiang Wen and Wu Yu Wen are the pretty much exclusive problems, though. So for now, that's fine. Checking in on our approval drift here. Yeah, this is pretty much the same as it was before. So that seems okay. Traditionalist approval is definitely going up. I would like to build the temple down over here. I would do this. I would build the temple and then just immediately get rid of it. Or actually, we'd probably hold it for a while. The territory provincial loyalty is nice and the pop conversion speed. But we need this loyalty to come up a bit. So that'll take a little bit of time. So, what can we do about Wu Yu Wen? Well... he is upset because of low faction approval. He is an oligarch. I mean, our faction approval there is improving. He is deceitful, which is a problem for us. And even Grant... I think we're going to have to try to make friends with him. I would prefer not to do this with political influence. So we're going to choose not to do political influence where possible. I'd rather spend gold on it. So that should be reasonably fine. Okay, exotic gifts. Yes, we're going to make a large amount of progress. Because if we can befriend this guy, that is actually a very, very big deal. That'll give us a lot more options to work on here. However, he is near death. If he dies, that's fine. We're just hedging our bet here. I also kind of want a road built here. Okay, so we're going to do that for the time being. Trade winds, huh? Let's take the population growth. That'll be okay. The gladiator, huh? Well, we could definitely spend some cash on it. I would rather not spend political influence. Everyone enjoys a good show. We have a scientific breakthrough here, but this is a corrupt researcher, and we're not going to do that. So that is Wu Juan Fan, and he is now also disloyal. However, he only has 2 power base, so I don't think that's all that relevant. Everyone likes gold. Yes, we're going to give him 250 gold. Hopefully, that ends up working out for us. If we can become friends with Wu Yuwen, that's going to be a big deal. Yes, we managed to become friends with him. So he's now at 26 loyalty. Friend of ruler gives us plus 15. That's not enough to make him loyal. But we could give him free hands. We're going to lose 10 traditionalist approval, which is going to hurt. But we're going to do it anyway. We don't want that civil war. And we can get that back by building this temple. So that's the overall concept at this point. I do want to pop down over here. This guy's still disloyal. He's going to remain that way. I want to check in on the provincial loyalty here. So that's only a few months away from hitting 35. That is not bad. Let's check in on Panay. We can definitely build a library here. In Lemuria, nothing going on. Oh, I wanted to check in Barus. Yeah, we're good there. Okay, over here, we can definitely build a tax office. In Patani, nothing going on. In Thashana, we can build a tax office, and in fact, in a number of these locations, we can. That looks good. So those are all maxed out for right now. We've got these 3 locations here, and we're going to build a mill in all 3 of them. We'll get that going. Then I want to head down over here. We can't build here yet, and we can't build here yet, obviously. This city we can't build in due to provincial loyalty. Okay, that is absolutely fine. We've got a city over here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. We're going to put in a tax office there. In this city, we can actually build a couple of tax offices. 3, to be precise. That's good. And then in this city, we want a pair of slave traders. And then 3 tax offices. Like that. Now, we're not really doing constructions up over this way right now. We're working on catch-up at this moment. So that's fine. We've got a lot of work to do yet. And our senatorial support is mediocre at best. Note how the traditionalists have lost a number of seats and the oligarchs now control a significant number of seats. The traditionalists still control the most. But this is good. We're okay with this. Oligarchical approval and traditionalist approval is coming up monthly. Where's this guy going? He's just charging off. Oh, he's going to deal with these barbarians. Okay, that's fine. These provinces up this way are not, in fact, colonizable at this time. But this is absolutely okay at this moment. We're working on that senatorial support. It's not pretty. But we're working on it. So building a temple down over here would be a very good thing to do. We're at currently 31.96. We're gaining 1 point every 4 months. So we are currently 1 year away from being able to build in this province. That's cool. We'll save up some money for that. That's absolutely fine. First Kilon migration. These were paid by Kilon. Okay, interesting. So these guys are done building their roads at this point. They do not need to be on road build anymore, and we can take them out over this way. We've got some nice roads built through this territory. We can get around much more quickly now. Yeah, we don't have a road up this way. I don't think we need one. Probably not. No, I do not want Kejong Wen to get more troops. Well, we just lost 5 stability for that, but we don't want Kejong Wen getting more troops. That would be a very bad thing. We did just have our religious advances advance, which is good. That allows us to get servile bondage. There we go. I was reading both of these, servile water, and that was very strange. Servile water is a very strange thing to think about indeed. So, that gets us additional citizen output. Our citizen output is low. Our output across the board is low, due to our stability, except for slaves. Slaves don't care about happiness. Our stability is incredibly low right now. Our Senate support is slowly improving. What is the oligarch bestowment? Ooh, I don't care for that. Okay, we're going to look to build that temple, but that is a ways away yet, I think. Actually, no, we can build it now. 33. Interesting. Cool. So we want to build the Great Temple. We'll get rid of the Great Temple later, but we absolutely want the Senate approval right now, and that is phenomenal. So we're just going to have these guys hop in over here. Yeah, these barbarians are going to cease to exist very, very quickly. Excellent. So that's all good. And we can move these guys back to somewhere where they would not take attrition. This city would work. Although, that's where Kejong Wen is. So, we just lost the governor of Burma. That's okay. Or actually, no. This was a relative of the governor of Burma, I think. We'll put this guy in for now. Seems fine. Okay, we should move down. If Kejong Wen is going to sit here, we should move down to, like, here. Okay. So, we're making a good amount of gold now. No doubt about that. We have a lot of disloyal characters. Our Senate support is not great. Our tyranny is pretty high. We're working on dropping our tyranny, but it's not very rapid. That is understood. Our stability is coming up, and actually, we can afford a pig stab. Do it. I want to get that free stability. Not exactly free. It's going to give us 9 stability over time. So that looks good for the moment. We absolutely need to work our way back up towards 50 stability. Our stability is quite low. Our Senate support is quite low. All of that is not surprising. Now, these cities over here, I want to continue to build mills in. There we go. We'll get a 3rd mill here as soon as we can. Then we're going to, of course, need slave traders here. But there's all of our mills constructed. So that's fine. That's going to give us the majority of our desired ratio. We're going to have more desired ratio, of course, later on. But that'll do for now. Excellent. It's always so awkward, the way that they come down here and then hook back up over this way, but that's just because of the way the provinces are shaped. It always feels very strange. I'm not sure exactly why, but we're going to hop over here and build a slave trader as soon as we've got the gold, which will be on this month tick. Done. So I want all 3 of these cities constructing simultaneously, for sure. And, of course, we've got this city down over here that has nothing in it. Provincial loyalty is a bit of a problem down this way. That's fine for now. We are at 73% 73% Dukunic at this point, so that is good. This would eventually want to be a slave city, and I would love to build a foundry here. Slave happiness comes from the mill, though. So, yeah, we do have some unhappy pops here. I'm going to build a mill here. That'll be fine for now. That'll boost up the slave happiness a little bit. We've only got 2 slave pops here, but we definitely want to boost that up. There is definitely a fair amount of unrest from the slaves, but it's mostly just our stability across the board, right? And our stability is increasing a decent amount here. The aims of the traditionalists have been realized. That's fantastic. So we built a temple over here. We could delete it, but that's going to give us additional happiness as well as pop conversion speed over here and territory provincial loyalty. For the moment, I'm going to leave this be. We'll get rid of it later. So that'll be fine. And I do want to get another mill queued up here. Perfect. I'm going to get these guys drilling. We can't have Kejong Wen drilling, I don't think. Yeah, his loyalty needs to be brought up. But for now, this is fine. So we are up to 24.1% Senate support. I want to check in on how the Senate is doing here. Okay, it's currently an even split between traditionalists and oligarchs. So that's noted. Oligarchs are on the rise. We may want to manipulate candidates. And that's probably going to be a good thing, but that national citizen happiness isn't going to be amazing. We should probably consider manipulating candidates fairly soon. And this is not great. We're going to go into debt, but we'll come out of debt in 3 months. Hopefully we don't have any bad events. And we immediately got bad planning. Okay. Well, it's not the end of the world. Barbarians have risen up over here. I'm not too concerned about that, though. That seems fine. So who is the problem here? It is Kelu Fan. So that's this guy. We can just persuade him. Done. And this didn't appear to update. That didn't do anything. Okay. It didn't do a single thing other than taking our political influence. His loyalty is still the same. Interesting. Well, who's the other problem here? Keishang Wen. We can't do anything about him. So what do we want to do about this guy? The price of playing politics, huh? So Wu Yu Wen is losing 15 loyalty. Okay. Very rude. Very rude indeed. But that's not actually a problem yet. It will be a problem eventually. So what do we want to do about this guy? We could give him free hands. We'll lose approval from traditionalists. But traditionalist power in the Senate is declining. The oligarchs are now in charge. So that's interesting, for sure. I don't like doing it, but I'm going to. Okay, there we go. Well, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to continue to work on getting these constructions done. We need to work on our senatorial influence for sure. The Senate is very upset with us. And we need to get a lot of our internal politics a little bit more properly set up, shall we say. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.